हरि करना।
Now it's time to calculate the probability of an event. Let's take one example. So we will take this example rolling a dice. So we will take a bit of complex example. If two dice are rolled, okay, not single dice, two dice. If two dice are rolled one time, I'm repeating the question. If two dice are rolled one time, find the probability of getting the following. First, a sum of 6, then a doubles, then a sum of 7 or 11, then a sum of greater than 9. So if you want to solve this question, what we need to know? We need to know about the sample space. First, let's build a sample space. So let's make a sample space for the rolling two dice. For rolling two dice. So this is our sample space for rolling two dice. So die 1 on left side, die 2 on right side. Okay. So now these are the maximum combinations that we can have. 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 2 1 2 2 2 3, and same it goes till 6 1 6 2 6 3 6 4 6 5 6 6. So 6 times 6, 36. 36. Okay. Now let's go for the first question. So a sum of 6. Okay, what's the probability of an event which gives a sum of 6? So total, how many outcomes we have? Total outcomes. I'm not just talking about the simple events, compound events. All are compound events here. So total outcomes, we'll have 36 outcomes because 6 times 6 na, 2 rolls were rolled. 6 power 2, 6 square, and 36 outcomes we have. That's our sample space. Sample space, the value of n is equals to 36 because we have 36 outcomes. Okay, 36 outcomes. Now total of 36 outcomes. Now what are the ways to get a sum of 6? There are 5 ways, either 1 5 or 2 4 or 3 3 or 4 2 and 5 1. These are the 5 ways to get a sum of 6 when you roll 2 dice at a time. So then 5 is the frequency of occurring a sum of 6 divided by 36 is the sample size, and the probability then is 5 divided by 36. That's what is our probability. Now let's put it into the code. Let's do code. Let's write a Python code for this. So example, rolling 2 dice. Okay. Question 1, sum of 6. So probability of, let me write down probability of SS is the event name. So sum of 6, getting sum of 6 when you roll 2 dice. So what I'm gonna say, probability of SS is equals to, what we got is 5 divided by 36. Okay, and this is what the probability is for us. Okay, so now let's write down the code for this. Let's import random. So that let's import random. So now let's define the function to roll 2 dice. That's what the important. So let's define the function to roll 2 dice. So def, obviously keyword, then after that name of the function, roll underscore dice colon, and then return what you want to return, random dot rand int of in between 1 comma 6, and how many times you want. Again, one more time, I'm gonna want I want this. So that is random 2 times, not 2 dice, rand int, again 1 comma 6. That's it. uh, roll dice, that's your function. Okay, the function has been defined to roll dice 2 times. Next, let's define the function to check if the roll is a double. Okay, the roll is a double. Yeah, to check if the roll is a double. So def is underscore double roll, then return roll 0 is equals to roll of 1. So two functions has been defined, one to roll 2 dice, second one to check if the roll is double or just single one. Okay, now it's time to solve our question. So now it's time to define the, it's time to calculate the probability of sum of 6. Probability of sum of 6. So def probability underscore sum underscore 6 of n. So let's begin with count, that is equals to 0. Then for I in range of n underscore roll is equals to roll dice function we are calling up. Once you call up the function, then if sum of roll is equals to 6, then obviously do the count. Do the count and then do the increment. Do the increment to the count. So once the increment to the count is done, now let's get back to the for loop and then return the count divided by n. That's it. There ends your this question. There ends the solution for that. Now let me call upon that. Okay. Now let's calculate the property for that, probability for that. So calculate the probability. So prob underscore sum underscore 6 is equals to probability of sum 6 and put n, and let's print it. Let's print it. So probability of anywhere have I written? No. Probability of a sum of 6 is prob sum 6, and here is your answer, 0.13918, and what we got is 5 divided by 36. Let me cross check. 5 divided by 36 and 0.138. Clear? So that's how we use Python to calculate the probabilities. Okay, so now let's take up a second example. So doubles, we want doubles, all are doubles. 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. You know how much we will have, obviously. That's obvious. So there are 6 ways to get doubles. They are 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 and 6 6. Obviously the probability is the event of getting doubles, the frequency of event getting doubles divided by sample size. That's 6 divided by 36, which is 1 by 6. So here our event is getting doubles. So how many times we can get? 6 times. Getting doubles is our event. Next. So third question, a sum of 7 or 11. A sum of 7, either, even if you get a sum of 7, that's fine, or 11. So let's see. So there are 6 ways to get a sum of 7. They are 1 6 2 5 3 4 4 3 5 2 and 6 1. And similarly there are 2 ways to get a sum of 11. They are 5 6 and 6 5. Obviously now we have 2 events. One is getting a sum of 7, one event, and getting a sum of 11. So now it's a probability of event. Well, let's take it as getting sum of 7 as event 1, and getting a sum of 11 as event 2. Then probability of a sum of 7 or sum of 11 is probability of event 1 plus probability of event 2. So overall you got 6 plus 2 divided by 36. Anyway, when it comes to, when the right time comes, I will explain in a better way using the probability theorem. But for now, this is what you have to get it. There are 2 events here. Okay, done. These are all compound events. Compound is events. These are not simple events. All are compound events because 2 dice were rolled. Next, sum of greater than 9. Sum of greater than 9. So to get the sum of greater than 9, that's the event. The event should have all the outcomes who brings a sum of greater than 9. So we'll have to get a sum of greater than 9, one must roll 10 or 11 or 12. Either 1 0 or 1 1 or 1 2. Then only we can get the greater than 9. That's what 10, 11 or 12. So there are 6 ways to get a 10, 11 or 12. They are 4 6 or 5 5 or 6 4 or 6 5 or 5 6, or for 12 anyway there is only one way, 6 6. So total 6 divide 6 divided by 36, and what we got is 1 divided by 6. That's our probability of getting a sum of greater than 9.